out of touch are these corporations telling us they are when the result comes back 61% no and they're all on the yes side?
They presume that they're the elites of this country. They know better than what the average person out there, and they called it wrong. They're also in the pocket of the government because they get legislation passed by the government that's going to assist them and help them. And you're right, they give donations to both the major political parties, not to the minor parties. And in a lot of ways too, Jason, I wouldn't take their money anyway, because I think that if anyone hands over monies, you know, they want something in return for it. So if you're not obligated to them, my job here is to represent the people of Australia and this country and future generations to best my ability, make decisions based on its merit, not on whether someone funded me or gave money to me. So that's
an interesting
my stance
point.
with it.
That's very interesting. If their motivation is for influence, what do they gain out of a yes vote?
Well, it's not. See, when the government led it at the time of the yes vote, so therefore they thought that it was emotive to actually get behind this. They thought that Australians would. You see, initially when it came out with the referendum, the vote was showing that possibly around about 60 or 70% of Australians would vote for it. But as the time went on over the period of the year, then when more information came out, the people changed their opinions. So therefore these big corporations and organisations had already committed themselves. So they committed to what the government wanted. Remember, you know, you got Rio Tinto and you got BHP that also donated monies to it. You've got sporting bodies as well. Remember, the government gave $240 million to a stadium in Tasmania. So there's all self-interest in this. That's why they're pushing the agenda. And it wasn't in the best interest of the Australian people.
And it's got to, I mean, you've been in business, we're all in some kind of business in some fashion or another. It's got to have an impact on your customers. I really resent walking into Big W and hearing on loop messages telling me that this is where I should go with my vote. I really resent that. I just think there are times and places for things, and that is not one of them.
That's right. And that's why customers complained about it and they had to stop doing it. The same as I'm sick and tired of hearing welcome to country all the time. And actually in the parliament, every morning that I'm in there, I turn my back on it. I'm the only one because I'm over it. I'm fed up with this. This is my country as well. Yeah.
Well, it sort of loses its meaning when it's done just for the sake of doing it, let alone just why the people are doing it. They often don't even know which country they're welcoming people into. It just seems to be this thing that's said.